I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Pick it up, hey. Two scene ain't enough. Four tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This was the ring light.
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Logan Webb, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the pitch. And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In is Jorge Soler. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 23 homers, 57 runs batted in. Skied into straightaway right. Wade will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Nero?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. Home runs up to 30 now and 75 RBIs. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
Next, it'll be Austin Reilly, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the AB now. 0-1 the count. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Atlanta. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score.